day off, and those of you who have a birthday today and party plans, I hope that it is fantastic and magical. And happy birthday to those Aries out there. So, if you are not familiar with how this works, this is an interactive reading for all signs for Saturday, April 14th, 2018. And you can use this reading to either look at the energies of your day, just the overall energies, or if you need advice about something very specific, or if you're looking for confirmation or synchronicity from the universe about something. So any of those can apply to this, or anything else you can think of that you need this reading for. Put your question out and your intentions out to the universe and see which deck you are most drawn to, as that will most likely hold the messages for you. Also, if you need like all three things I mentioned, you can receive that through this reading. Just ask the universe to direct you for each deck. You know, which one is your energy for today, which one is the personal guidance you've been asking for, and which one's the confirmation. Okay, so I am going to start with the Gaia Oracle. So if you chose the Madame Endora Fortune cards or the Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle, go ahead to the description box below this video and click on the timestamp. So let's get right in for those of you who are drawn to this card right here, the Gaia Oracle, and see what comes out. I love these readings. I hope you guys do too. It's so much fun. And I love all the beautiful comments and well wishes, and it's just a little party of love. So anyways, we got reflection for today. Illusion, self-examination, distortion. So with this, any situation or relationship that you're dealing with today where you are thinking one thing, you know, you might not be seeing everything clearly. And this could go, you know, many different ways. Like maybe you could be thinking something negative, but in fact it's really not negative, okay? So this energy is telling you, you know, you need to really reflect on what it is you're asking for, or, you know, where you're trying to get to. As a confirmation, this would be saying, no, now is not the time to act or move forward. There's definitely more to the story or to the situation than you can see right now in this moment. And for some of you, this might be that you have intentionally blinded yourself, you know, created an illusion. Or for some of you, this could be somebody else was creating an illusion. This could be that you just have fears and insecurities, so it's distorting your perception of a person or a situation, okay? Apply this how it fits to you, but we're gonna definitely draw some clarifiers to see, you know, specifically what that's talking about. But, you know, if you're looking for clarity, confirmation, I would not say Saturday is the day to make final decisions or move forward. If anything, it's the day to reflect and do some detective work. So let's see. I'm going to draw three, so they could all, you know, be speaking the same message to each other, or they could be talking of, you know, three different situations. They'll be different for everybody. Okay. Yeah, so first card out is the Hanged Man. So definitely, if you were looking for the confirmation, no, and now is not the time to act or move forward, or even show your hand. This is 100% that there is something that you are illusioned about, and you need to break that illusion to come to the side of this energy. Um, so I know this isn't like the happiest message, but I think those of you who are truly drawn to this, you are resonating with this. You know exactly what this is talking about. As far as just like overall energy for the day, again, this is more of like a restrictive type of energy. I would stay in the house, stay under the covers if you can, enjoy a day in, binge watch Netflix or something. But I don't know. It's not the time to act. It really isn't. Okay, so yeah, this is a nice, beautiful energy. This is about people coming together, okay? This is the spiritual man, and then this is the builder. He's the one creating, and they are coming together. So, to liken this to that hanged man, I feel like your spirit is trying to tell you something, but it's not making it through into like physical reality. Like you're not getting the message. Some of you, you're intentionally ignoring what your intuition or your spirit guides are trying to tell you. Like, why? All right. Yes. Nice. Okay. So this is a lovely card. This is the Fool. We like the Fool. He is saying it's time to, leave the remnants of the past behind and be willing to move forward without any real expectation or any real path forward. Like, he just packs a little bag and then he's off on his journey. And, he's leaving something desolate behind that no longer serves a purpose for him in his life. And over on this side, this is saying that where you're going is so much better than where you've been. This side transitions to this side, okay? But on this side, this is about your outer self. And this is about your outer self. And this is about your outer self. So what you need to do is go to the inner self. There's, something inside there that gives you you see that shooting star, gives you the information for the path forward, but this is where you're at. And some of you, this is definitely about a job situation. I'm noticing the 3 pentacles and then, the 3 orbs on this card here. Some of you, this is definitely about a job situation. I feel as though you're either trying to get a job or you're trying to like move forward in your job. There's just some sort of restriction or stagnation, and you're not sure what to do. But again, you're not seeing everything for what it truly is. This is card 13, this is card 12, this is card 3, and then this is card 0. So you have 12, 13, and then 3. There's a transition of energy here. These two are quite connected. So go within about whatever this is for you. You're definitely, on the beginning of something new. And when you overcome this energy, it's like that's when, you flip to this side and you're moving from desert landscape into green, lush surroundings with shooting stars and a beautiful star-filled sky. So, do what you can do, help others. Somebody today definitely may ask for your assistance. You might not want to do it. You might really just feel like, I just want to stay in my house. I don't want to even leave, but I think it would be good for you to get out if somebody's asking for your help. Some of you might also like have to go into work or just deal with something that you didn't want to deal with today. Like if you wanted to relax, you're called forth from that relaxation. But it's all like a good thing. So if you're called from your nest today, go out into the world because, good things will happen. Even if you're feeling weary or, insecure, unhappy, like things just aren't working out for you, I would say by the end of the day, you're going to be in a different place, especially if you choose to truly introspect about whatever this particular situation is for you. So, after the reflection and coming into a new perspective where there are no longer any illusions whatsoever, that's when the path lights up for you to move forward and there is assistance for you. So just keep that in mind, okay? So with that said, I'm wishing you a very beautiful and blessed day. And, this will be different for everybody. So it is what it is. So I'm wishing you the best. Take care. Alright, so for those of you who were most drawn to the fortune cards, let's see what comes out for you. Oh, they're feeling a little jumpy. Alright, so we have your abilities will be enhanced, the Mystic Circle. So today you could be very focused on the esoteric things, okay? This is your energy of the day as well. So, this is playing out in your life somehow, some way. It could be of your own accord where you're seeking out information, doing exercises to enhance your ability, researching, different occults and things like that, definitely. But also with this, whatever kind of psychic insight or intuition you're receiving today, you're spot on. All right, you are spot on. Now, those of you who are seeking like a confirmation or a sign that you definitely have some sort of path, working with the esoteric, and that could play out in so many different ways, like tarot cards, Reiki, etc. This would definitely be a confirmation of yes, you have a gift. Some of you might need to learn your gift a bit and grow it and discipline it some. Others of you that are already kind of in that vibe, you're about to take a step up. Like your energy is totally about to shift and your channel is becoming much wider open. As like personal advice or confirmation, this to me would be your intuition is all the confirmation you need. Like, this is like confirming that pretty much, okay? So, let's pull some vice versa tarot and see what comes out. And I'm going to shuffle these in two piles because, man, it is hard shuffling far away from like my stomach. I just usually shuffle like right at my chest area. So, don't want these guys flopping all over. But we did have a jumper. Well, we have two jumpers. Okay. Oh, I love it. I love the cards that came out for you. Okay. First jumper. This is the Lovers. So, for some of you with that Mystic Circle, this is talking about how there's finally harmony between your shadow self and your light self, okay? The yin and the yang. It's a beautiful tempering of your energies. And achieving this is what allows your channel, your seventh chakra, to open wider to receive more information. Okay, for others of you, with the Mystic Circle and the Lovers, this is about a very serious romantic connection, twin flame type of energy, and this is what your day is filled with. Maybe you're going on a date, or you guys are just spending time together, but no matter what you're doing, the essence of the energy is very beautiful and tempered, flowing freely. Heart and mind are in sync. Okay, biggest message overall with that Mystic Circle and this is when your heart and your mind are in sync, you are so empowered. Okay, because obviously not all of you are going to relate to this lover's energy as a romantic vibe, but for others of you, this is really when your heart and your mind are in sync. That's alchemy of your own energy, and that's when the magic happens for you. Okay, so overall, great. Okay, and then the next card we have here is the Four of Swords on this side. And what this says to you is, today is not the day for you to put out anybody else's fires or deal with their drama or anything of the like, because you don't have the energy to expend on such frivolous activities as that today. You just seem more kind of in a spiritual place, in a, exploring the esoteric, or really just madly in love with somebody, or madly in love with some project that you are working on. It's like all your energy needs to be focused on what you are doing today, what you want, what you are trying to achieve. You don't need to feel any guilt or feel the need to be at anybody else's beck and call today. Like, this card literally is telling you that, no, don't even deal with anybody else's problems. Let them put their own fires out, not your problem. At least not today. The universe says you need a day of rest and relaxation. Some of you, maybe your connection has been fuzzy and blocked, and this is the universe saying to you, hey, you know what? It's because you need to gather your energy and temper yourself and go back into balance. Okay, some of you, that is definitely a message. Now we have the Ace of Coins on this side. On this side, it's an absolute yes, confirmation, success, new opportunity, lovely, lovely. On this side, the energy is still quite gorgeous. However, it's saying that coming together with somebody else or others, multiple people, so it could just be one other person, or, multiple people, is how success is achieved and found. Okay, so it's like, I don't know, I feel like some of you might just be locked away in your home with a lover today, and it's just amazing energy, an amazing good time. Others of you, this is all about esoteric and spirituality, and you definitely could be connecting with somebody today, maybe a reader of some kind. Maybe you're getting Reiki, maybe you're giving somebody Reiki, doing readings, meeting with a spiritual community of like minds, something along, that road as well. But new opportunities definitely will be coming in for you. This is just a really good energy. Quite a contrast from what came out with the Gaia Tarot. So trust your intuition. Focus on you. Focus on either your lover or whatever it is that you are putting all of your self into today, because it brings you success. It truly does. Okay, like, this is a day of success, and if you are looking for confirmation and synchronicity, this again is saying you might have to do a little brainstorming first or come together with somebody, but it's a yes. It's like there's something else that needs to fall into place before it can happen, but it is definitely a yes. So fantastic energy for you guys who chose the Madame Endora Fortune energy. I hope that this has helped you, and I am truly wishing you guys a very beautiful, blessed, and relaxing Saturday. Take care of yourselves. All right, so for those of you who chose the Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle, let's see what our beautiful goddesses have to say to you, a gift to you, offer you today. Ooh. The goddesses are giving you a little reminder. Okay. So with this energy here, there is something that very well may come up from your past today. It could be an actual person. It could be a situation that's very similar to something you've gone through. You know, somehow, some way, something from your past is back in your world today. And this could just be like all of a sudden on your mind too. What this is telling you is, you know, don't forget what you learned in the past. So if somebody is like trying to tell you, oh, this is different this time, or da 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 da, the goddesses are saying, oh, no, do not listen to them. This is the same as the past, and you don't need to go through this again. It's really your choice. You've already learned this lesson. You've already incorporated it into your consciousness, and there's really nothing left for you in this situation, in this relationship, or with this particular person, however it resonates for you, okay? And it's just saying you're going to get the same exact outcome as you always have in the past. So this time around, you know, it's up to you. You can have that experience, and it might not be bad while you're experiencing it, but what comes after that is what I feel is where the heartache or the challenge is for you. So it's really your choice, you know, do I want to indulge this for this moment and have this experience, or do I want to just like let this go and really move on from it, because I already know it leads to the same place every time and there's no longevity in that. So different for all of you. Let's pull some clarifiers to see you know, what that's talking about specifically. No, they didn't feel ready yet. They're like, oop, shuffle me some more, please. For those of you that don't know, I am so in love with the Vice Versa Tarot. Like, I could totally make out with this deck. I love this deck. Highly recommend it to any reader. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yes, that is perfect. Oh my goodness, that's lovers. Lovers? Yep. Okay. Many of you, this does have to do with a relationship that is meaning a great deal to you. Usually on this side of the card, this is a really good energy, but what I feel, because Don't Forget showed up, is this is how it's presented to you. Whatever this is, whether this is a person or just, you know, some situation or experience, it's like presented in this light, but the truth is that's not really what's going on. It's you're just going to have the same result as you had before, even though it might look packaged a bit differently this time. Again, some of you, this is about a romantic connection. Others of you, this to me is, you know, your heart and your mind are out of balance about something, and you've been through this before, So I would make the opposite choice of, what you had been making, but there's some aspect of you about a situation that just isn't quite balanced, and you know, don't make the choice that you normally do. Okay, and now we have this Six of Swords, and in this position, this is saying that you have to abandon the situation, person, or relationship at this time because it's too painful. There's nothing left for you at this time. So for some of you, I'm definitely feeling like this is a relationship that kind of just comes and goes, because our last clarifier is this Nine of Cups, okay? And on this side or this side, it's definitely a good energy. This is about a wish, okay? And I'm just going to pull the next one. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to pull the next two. This is the Death, okay? And then right after that, we have this Five of Cups in this position. So this to me is really, some of you, there is a relationship that either today you are really hoping for a reconciliation, like you don't want it to be over, you want it to come back, or you are really, if you ended something that's like you're really trying to go back to that because the connection, there's just no beating it. It's your wish, okay? But you've had to move on. And today might just be a complete day of contemplation, like you just might really be feeling this and wondering, especially if you are the one that walked away, if, you wouldn't be best served to go back and see if there's any viability, even though from the perspective that you've had, you think it's completely over, okay? This card in this position is saying, instead of like trying to go forward, you see there's not much longevity. It doesn't look like a very clear path. You might be best served to go back the way you came over that bridge, okay? So there is definitely some new life to this energy, but is it really worth your time? And with this coming out, yeah, I had to pull the very next one because this is killing me. I mean, I just want to make sure I read this right. And with the moon here, no, this is definitely saying to you, whatever relationship or situation is coming back around, if it like literally is reaching out to you, when the past calls, let it go to voicemail. You're gonna get the same result. I hate to say that. Like, I don't like to poo-poo on anybody's, wishes, but this is not the right time for a reconciliation. If this is a romance, like, you're just gonna end up with the same result. And you kind of already know that with the moon card. Like, you do. And it's like you need to listen to yourself more than what's being presented to you. And don't forget how badly it hurt you and left you high and dry, And even though you think your wish is to have this back, you've got to recognize that's not really what you're wishing for. You're wishing for the pain to stop. You're wishing for your life to be as it once was, okay? And you think by this person returning, because of the connection that you had, that's going to make it better. And that will not, it won't. And I feel like the universe is trying to tell you that it won't make it better. It won't make it not hurt anymore, okay? Because what happened is what hurt you, and you can't undo that. You can't undo that hurt. Like, it's already inflicted upon you. So even though you are inclined to think a reconciliation is what would bring you the happiness. The universe is saying, no, that's probably not going to bring you the happiness. If anything, right now, let's temper the energy. Let's move really slow. Let's just talk to each other. No, you're not coming to my house to hook up. No, I can't do you any favors. No, I can't lend you any money. No, I can't watch your kids. Like, whatever it is, if to prevent the same exact thing from happening, you need to do something different this time. And for some of you, that's just taking it very, very slow and not letting anybody write back in, like it never happened. Because they'll do the same exact thing as they did before. You've got to shift your energy so that they treat you differently. Okay? Some of you, this does not have to relate to romance. This could be, just a friendship that you had, some sort of connection or affiliation. Just something you thought maybe was gone and over and dead. It comes back around. But again, I feel like what this is about is whatever you think, you've been wishing for, it's something associated with the past. The universe is saying, like, you really don't want that. Like, you don't. And you kind of know that already. So trust your instincts big time. And, have your own back and don't make the same choice, so that, you can transition into this energy right here and truly 100% receive something that you really wanted and hoped and wished for. But not just that, something that's equally, yoked with you, where, because I always say this, and you know what, and I say this because I've been there. Believe you me, I have been there, and I learned this such the hard way. When you really love somebody and you want to be with them so bad, and you're like, you're my one and there's nobody else for me, and all of that, that is all fine and good, and that could definitely be the truth. But if somebody doesn't really want to be with you back, okay, or doesn't feel the same amount of emotion for you back, there's no point in having them. There's no point. Because, they don't want to be in it. They're not in it to win it. They're in to dip in and then dip back out to get whatever it is about you that they want to have, okay? And that doesn't, just because you are all excited because you want them and here they are, it's only painful. It doesn't fulfill you. It doesn't do anything for you. It only takes from you. So for you, if you are wishing for somebody who broke your heart and left you high and dry and act like you guys never even happened, I'm wishing a beautiful, true connection for you that is equal. Because think about this, like, we've all been with somebody that we weren't like super into, right? There's a lot of reasons for it. Sometimes they like us so much that we are like, okay, yeah, well, I'll give that a try just because they're so into me. Sometimes there's, they're super attractive, or they have a lot of things that are shiny, and you want to be a part of that. But you don't really, want them. Okay, you want what it is about that you're getting. And so you've got to think of yourself when you've been in those situations, and then be real to yourself when that table has turned, and be like, I think that they're not really into me. There's something about me that they like and they want. And, that will never get you anywhere. Being assertive and creating boundaries for yourself, and, having self-respect, that will take you so far. I get it. Sometimes we're afraid that if we're not open and let them in, that we'll lose them. But the opposite is actually true. You lose them when you lose yourself, when you're willing to go against your own self-respect and even your own heart, your own intuition, and your own soul, just for a moment with them. Okay, so for those of you that this is pertaining to, I don't know, I don't want them to break your heart again. I just feel it, and I don't want them to break your heart again. I really don't. And if you, because this is general, if you're the one trying to dip in and dip out, please don't. Don't break their heart again. If that's what you've been doing, you seriously jacked them up inside, big time. And don't play, don't be bigger than that if that's what you're doing. It's not fair. And again, for those of you who have been experiencing that, I don't want anybody breaking your heart again. I'm like a mama bear right now. So you guys probably feel like my kids when I give a speech and they're just like, oh my God, shut it, Mom. But somebody really hurt you, and they have the same intention in their heart, and yours is pure, and so you need to guard that for the precious gem that it is and that you are, because they're not going to. If you don't treat yourself like value, they're not going to treat you like value, and you are value. You are worth it, and you matter, and you deserve real love, and the universe is telling you that right now, okay? So I'll shut my mouth now and leave it at that, and wish you a very beautiful Saturday, and know that there's a wish that could come true for you, but you've got to